Oh yeah. Yo, what's up guys? SVG here. In this video, we're checking out Slaughterhouse 2 by Knocked Loose and Chris Motionless of Motionless in White. Holy fuck. I am beyond excited to be reacting to this song today. I am a little bit late to it, about 4 days late. My parents just came in town and spent some time with me because they haven't been able to for a few months. So a little bit of a vacation for me, got a couple days away from recording and editing. So it was nice, honestly, to get a little bit of a break from making videos. But sadly, I did miss something really fucking cool. Slaughterhouse 2, Knocked Loose, Chris Motionless. Fuck! Yeah, man, the original Slaughterhouse was fucking nuts. As far as expectations go for this song, I'm assuming they're gonna try and keep it similar to the first one. Predictions here, I'm gonna assume we're gonna get maybe more Brian Garris than Chris Motionless, because the original Slaughterhouse was on Motionless in White. So Chris did have more vocals than Brian, even though they did really good about giving Brian a lot of vocals. But I'm assuming here Brian's going to have more vocals, especially in the verses. If I had to guess, Brian will get the first verse, maybe half of the second verse. I'm going to also assume there's going to be a clean chorus. I think structurally, they're going to keep this pretty close to home as the original Slaughterhouse. So I'm assuming we're going to get a clean, catchy chorus from Chris. Heavy verses, heavy drumming, heavy riffs. I'm assuming in the second verse we'll probably get a breakdown just like the original, and I think we'll probably get a really heavy, big breakdown in the song. So honestly, I'm expecting this to be exactly like the first one, but probably heavier. Also guys, a lot of you have asked me to do a full album reaction to Knocked Loose's new album. I know this song is off of their brand new album that just came out. A lot of you guys have asked me to react to it. If this video gets to 30 likes, I will do a full album reaction to that album. So if you want to see me check out the full album, make sure you hit like on this video. And if we get 30 likes on this video within like a week, I'll do the full album. So anyways, guys, without further ado, this is Slaughterhouse 2 by Knocked Loose featuring Chris Motionless. Oh my god, it's starting off so epic. Break down the wall again. Oh, we got Chris to start it off. Oh man. Oh, the double kicks. I already want to pause it. I like that melodic lead guitar in the back. Little groove. Oh, Chris coming in. I'm in love with this, man. Moments of depression are eternally harsh. We trade the demons to see idly blind. Watching the prosper of another man's work. Burning our ashes while we starve. Till the night. Oh, they sound really good layered together. I love the rhythm changes. Like that. I love how they're keeping some of the original lyrics. No chorus. Or is this the chorus? God, I love hearing Chris's heavy vocals, man. I guess this is the chorus, huh? Open that fucking pit! Not satisfied with the scraps! I show no war, driven by the lower class! Another notch in the system flood! One mutilation under God!
what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello? Send an ambulance. Please, I've been slaughtered. Fuck me, man. Yo, I get so hyped when I realize how much I'm about to talk to you guys about a song. Like, because I've really gotten better about not pausing. I pretty much don't pause songs anymore. So I've really gotten better at not pausing anymore. So it really leaves me for such a big outro that I can just talk and just tell you guys everything I think. Oh, man. Okay, so obviously I really enjoyed the track. I have a lot to say about this song. So firstly, I want to say is something I didn't think about going into it was this is Knocked Loose. This isn't Motionless in White. So the production is going to be different. And I love that right off the bat, it sounds like a Knocked Loose song, which is great. I'm so glad that this is Knocked Loose's production and their style and their mixing and mastering and all of it. The songwriting, it's very Knocked Loose. And honestly, I'm glad I was wrong about this not being like a copy-paste of the original Slaughterhouse. This is very different, but also very close to home with it. I love the production, like I said. I love that this has Knocked Loose's production. Just the intro is very eerie and creepy, very different from the original Slaughterhouse intro. I just really love the eerie, creepy vibe that the lead guitar gives off in the intro and throughout the song in general. It really matches the artwork of the song. I'm assuming this is the album cover of this album that the song is on, but it really matches the tone of this song specifically. I think it's really cool that in the original Slaughterhouse, in the intro, Brian screams "break down the wall again" as the feature, and now that Chris is featuring on Knocked Loose's track for the second time, Chris screams "break down the wall again" in the intro. I think that's a cool little detail. The guitar work was awesome in this song. I mean, I wouldn't say it really held a candle to the guitar work in Slaughterhouse. I think that has a lot to do with the production of Knocked Loose versus Motionless in White. And I'm not trying to start a battle here. I don't want everyone talking in the comments about how one band's got better or whatever than the other. This is a collaborative experience. There's no reason to in and fight against each other with it. It's just, as a reactor, my nature is to compare. So comparing this to the original Slaughterhouse, I do enjoy Motionless in White as a band altogether, but specifically their production is one reason that I like the first one better. The drumming was also really good in the song. I love the cymbals throughout the song. It just really ties the song all together. Also, something about the production in the song I feel like made Chris's vocals not hit as hard. Knocked Loose is a very in comparison to Motionless in White, talking about the mixing and mastering of their songs, Knocked Loose is very minimal in their production. You know, they don't have a lot going on in terms of like synth work and electronics, and they don't have like really overproduced vocals. They're a very raw band. You know, their guitars and drums and bass and vocals, it's all very raw, and they sound like they do on studio live. Motionless in White is pretty different. They have very high produced sound. All of their elements of the songs are very crisp and clear. It has a lot of production on them, especially the vocals. So that's something that's interesting about Chris's vocals on this song, is that they don't hit as hard for me because they don't have that production behind them. Obviously, the vocals are still performed very well. It's just, it's different hearing them on this compared to a Motionless in White track. I absolutely love on certain parts of this song when Brian and Chris would layer their vocals, because it sounds so cool, because Brian doesn't have a versatile scream. You know, he always has that higher ranged, whiny Elmo scream. You know, that's his vibe. That's what you get when you listen to Brian Garris. And Chris is very versatile, but specifically on Slaughterhouse and Slaughterhouse 2, Chris does a lot of lower screams. And especially on this song, it'd be really cool when Brian delivers a higher pitch scream and then you have Chris's low layer under it. And it's such a contrast having that high scream from Brian and that lower guttural from Chris. It's like they pair them so well together. I honestly really like the sound of this song, because like I said earlier, it's Knocked Loose. It sounds like Knocked Loose. I'm glad they didn't try and do something different. I'm glad they didn't try and make this sound like the original Slaughterhouse. I'm glad it doesn't sound like Motionless. It sounds like them, but like it was meant to be the sequel of the first Slaughterhouse. Also, I really love how they kept some of the original Slaughterhouse lyrics in the song, like "one mutilation under God, an eye for an eye, break down the wall again." Okay, checking out the lyrics, we got Break down the wall again. Time passes, I stay the same. Too many nights spent gathering change. Represented by wealth misplaced, it must be so hard to have so much space. You tower above, pretending like you still care. Your father's work paraded like it's yours to share. I tried, but I can't let it go now. Let the roles reverse. I try, but I can't let it go. You won't survive. Moments of impulsion are internally hushed. We've trained our demons to sit idly by, watching them prosper off another man's work, hoarding our rations while we starve through the night. Force-fed the lies. Eye for an eye. No longer will I suffer, not satisfied with your scraps. Total war driven by the lower class. Another notch in the system flawed, one mutilation under God. You won't survive in the slaughterhouse. And of course, bleh. Alright guys, that was Slaughterhouse 2 by Knocked Loose featuring Chris Motionless of Motionless in White. God, I love that so much. I can't wait to add that to my gym playlist and jam that the fuck out at the gym, man, or anytime. I might go to sleep to that song if I feel like it. Such a banger. I will say I enjoyed the first Slaughterhouse more, mainly due to the production, and it's the original. Originals are always iconic. Let me know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments down below. Fuck. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the original Slaughterhouse or Slaughterhouse 2 more. I'd be curious on which one you guys like more. Like I said earlier, if you guys want me to do a full album reaction to this new album from Knocked Loose, make sure you guys try and get this video to 30 likes within a week. If it gets to 30 likes, I'll either stream it live on Twitch or I'll record it alone for YouTube. I'll figure that out later. But get this video to 30 likes if you want the album reaction. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for checking it out, and I'll see you all in the future.